ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ súnmọ́ bí ẹ̀yin tí ẹ wà lórílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ẹ wá wo àṣírí ńlá ṣe rí àwọn APC àwọn kan tí ń takora wọn báyìí o ẹ dákun báwo lẹ election yín ó ṣe ní 2023 o ṣé yóò gbẹnu tán ni mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ bá mi wo fídíò yìí ìmọ̀ tí ń sọ lé lórí ìwọ ni kó fún mi ní èsì kí n tó mọ̀ tí ń sọ kọ́kọ́ wo fídíò yìí kó fi kọ́mẹ̀ntì ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ màá wá padà wá analysis lé lórí. Thank you. Just watch this video. Thanks.
It's very dangerous to give me the microphone live because I wish this meeting had not been live streamed because we are politicians wanting Peter Obi to win the election, and we should be able to tell ourselves truths that we don't want the competition to hear. And I will tell you the truth because who told me to speak? I'm an APC. I'm a member of the board of trustees of APC, but I'm doing the Peter Obi dirty movement. And APC has not sacked me yet. I don't know what they are waiting for. I wish they had. I'm amused about Labour Party because there are people full of grammar. Turanchi, Dogon Turanchi, Labour Party. We want to win this election, and we must win this election. You know, there are times in the life of a society when you can see God has decreed change. It is not man, it's God that has decreed change. For a number of years, we have been grumbling. Nigeria needs change. And then the same people retain the system and it doesn't change. And on and on and on. I'm excited to be here because you said Northeast. Let me tell you something very funny you probably didn't notice. When Buhari first came into power in 2015, it was a Northeastern region government. It was our government. So when you look at what is happening to the Northeast today, you wonder what happened. I'll tell you why. The Senate president was from the Northeast, Yoruba. The secretary to the government of the Federation was from Northeast, Adamawa. The national security advisor to the president was from Northeast, Borno. The chief of army staff was from Northeast, Borno. The chief of staff to the president was from Northeast, Borno. The chief of air staff was from Northeast, Bauchi. Apart from other big positions in the government, minister of the FCT, big ministries like that, and so on and so forth. So what happened? What happened that we are where we are looking like all of us are just recovering from HIV? Miserable, lean. It's all about your role in the government. If you eventually find yourself there, what do you do to contribute to good governance that you can today be proud of? Last time I was in Adamawa, I went to my village, I think about 1 year ago. I said, I'm not going to my village anymore because the roads are terrible. I remember in our time, we insisted, Numan Cham, Numan Jalingo, Yola, through Fufore, there's another village there, Fufore, Yola, Mubi, Mararaba Mubi, to Bama. All these were awarded. But as we speak, after I left, the only money the contractors have got so far are the mobilization. So the jobs are abandoned. So I like to tell us that it is not just enough for us as Northeast to contribute to a government coming into power. We must be sure we can hold them accountable to what they say they will do for us. One other thing I'd like to alert us to, it's a good thing to have a very good combination of president and vice president with good programs on paper. If they don't win the election, it's just, for lack of words, it's bullshit. When I was resisting joining politics, one of my friends, Timi Preselva, I'll call his name, he told me, say, Ogabidi, you can design the best road from Abuja to Lagos. But for as long as you don't have the political power to build that road, it remains a road on paper. We might have the best candidates. They talk good English. But if we do not win this election, it's nonsense. And I told some other people yesterday, if we lose this election, I think we will all migrate to Cameroon. Because shame, disgrace, by our failure to win this election. So it is not about whether we have the option to win this election or not. Peter Obi must win this election. So what do we do to win this election? You like to humor yourself by saying that